Today we're going to look at how to get started with GlareDB Cloud. First, we'll walk through how to quickly and easily sign up for GlareDB Cloud, no credit card necessary. Then we'll look at how to use your new cloud connection with the GlareDB CLI and the Python bindings to enable collaboration on your data, as well as hybrid execution, in which queries are partitioned to run both locally on your machine and also using cloud compute. All right, let's get started. First, we'll navigate to glaredb.com and just click Sign Up in the upper right. You can also go directly to console.glaredb.com if you'd like. In this example, we're going to use GitHub single sign-on. You can also do the same with Google, or else just create an account with an email address and password. So click on Continue with GitHub, click Authorize GlareDB, and we're in. All right, so after signing up, you'll immediately see this window, which shows you how to install the CLI. So if you haven't yet installed the CLI, I recommend doing that. And then we're going to be taken right to the SQL workspace. When we first sign up, we'll be given this query so that we can just dive right in and explore. Let's run it and take a look at what we have. So this is a data set of top hits from Spotify hosted on Hugging Face as a CSV file, and you can select from it as if it were just another table in your database. You can also do things like drag around the columns while you're looking at the data. You can, sort by duration if you wanted. And you can also do a few other operations like adding filters easily. If you wanted, you can also save the query as a view, or even export it as a CSV if you wanted to share it with your more Excel-oriented colleagues. Aside from that, you can also connect to any existing data sources that you may have. Doing that will add your data source to GlareDB as an external database within GlareDB, where you can easily select from it or join it with other data sources. So you could write queries to join data between Snowflake and MySQL if you wanted. One last cool thing that I'll show you right now is that you can upload data from your local machine to GlareDB Cloud with this Upload File button. So let's try that now. We have a Parquet file with New York City real estate sales data. I'll just call this sales data. We'll upload that. And once we've done that, our data is now available within GlareDB Cloud. Here we can select from it with this query. And it's just basically like another table in our database that can be queried from anywhere and by anyone within our organization. Now that you've seen the Cloud SQL workspace, let's take a look at how to use the power of Cloud with the GlareDB Python bindings. We have a Jupyter notebook open over here. First, we'll confirm that the Python bindings are installed with a pip install GlareDB, and then we'll import the library. If you watched our video on getting started with GlareDB in Python, then this command, to create a connection, will look familiar. What we'll do now, before we run that, is pop back to the Cloud SQL workspace and click the Connect button over here. And for the purposes of this demo, I'll make a new user and password right now and copy this. And then we'll take the connection string we've just copied and paste it right into the call to connect. Now our connection object is connected directly to our cloud instance. Let's try selecting from the Parquet file that we've just uploaded. So we'll take our command from here, and we'll run con.sql, and in these quotes, we'll paste this. And then after that command, we'll just call to pandas to take the output and display it as a pandas data frame. When run in this way, GlareDB uses hybrid execution, which means it makes use of both local compute power on your machine as well as compute from GlareDB Cloud. In this way, you can work in any Python environment while still being able to access the power of GlareDB Cloud and also collaborate on your data with colleagues. The last thing we'll look at in this video is how to use your cloud connection with the GlareDB CLI. As a reminder, you can install the GlareDB CLI by running this curl command, which is on our homepage and also in our docs. So let's copy that. So if you run that in your terminal, that will install the GlareDB binaries locally. And then you can open them up and run them by just typing /GlareDB. And that'll pop you right into the GlareDB SQL shell. Once inside the SQL shell, you can connect to your cloud instance by just typing \open. And then we'll take the same exact connection string that we used earlier with Python. Copy that, put that in. And now we're connected to our cloud instance, just like we did with Python bindings. Let's test that out by selecting from the same file that we had uploaded. And there we have it. We have our Parquet file, we have our data, we're all connected to the same instance over here. And that's it. That's how you can get started with Cloud. To close this, I'm just going to enter exit. Thanks, everybody.